Hello and welcome. This video is to show you how to use your Freelancer credit to get free graphics. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Put this in here. So I'm just pasting the link into a browser that has never had this link before. I hit enter. We're going to go, we got this. Here's what we got to do. Create an account to claim the gift of $20 to get work done on Freelancer. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, you know what? Let's use that one. We're going to use marketer that. Okay, I've got a password in there and I'm going to go ahead and join Freelancer. Yeah, we'll just use this. Now is the most important part. You actually need to please verify either your credit card or PayPal account. So they're going to charge just a few cents. That's okay. Then you tell us what that amount was, and that's it. We'll refund the amount immediately because it's free. And then you get the 20 bucks. Okay, so here we go. Get verified. Okay, I went ahead and put my stuff, my information in there, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit verify payment method. Okay, put all my stuff in there. This is my card number. You can't see it because I've whited it out, but it's there behind my blockout. Go ahead and I'm going to click verify payment. No, I don't want to save that. And then wait for a second. It's going to authorize. Okay, it is successful. So we go ahead and continue. Okay, so now I need to go and let's see. You're required to check your online banking. And once we figured out the amount, I need to enter it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording and log into my banking to find out the amount. Okay, and you can see that my credit card has been charged $181 and it has been charged 25 cents. What I'm going to do, I don't know if I need to add those together or what, but let me flip back over and see what it says. You have 3 checks. Okay, the following charge has been made. Okay. Between $0 and $2. So I'm going to go ahead and enter 1.81 to see if that is authenticate. Yes. Okay. That one worked. So that is good. Complete your credit card authorization. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And now here is where we get the project in. Okay, here is a project that I had one of my students set up. So for instance, here is what you're going to do. This is for Barb. Barb had her banner done in the same way. So what I had her do was to create a Word document inside of a shared folder. So you see how Freelancer says choose a name for your project and then tell us more about your project. What I have found is that for whatever reason, if you take too long to write a description, that it will reset and you will lose all your stuff. So I recommend opening up a Google Drive and then with the share part, go ahead and share, and then anybody with a link can edit because you want them to be able to edit the images. You want them to be able to access the images, download them, and add files into the folder as well, like this AI file. I don't know what this is. This is Adobe Illustrator. It must be a file, or I think that's what it is, but I don't have Adobe Illustrator, so I can't open the file. And so what Barb did is she went ahead and she put a bunch of pictures in there. So here, let's look at the description. Be very clear with your directions. Create a Facebook banner for a realtor specializing in probate and inherited houses. Okay. Create a Facebook banner with the statement, I help probate and inherited house owners with maintenance and selling their house, even if they're out of state. Use the Barb with the Bay logo. Now she used the quotes of the file name. And then use the images for inspiration, but look for something totally original. I had her share her colors to be this hex code, Sandy Beach. And then the mood was classy, professional, tropical, and safe. Okay, so it's a lot going on right there in that little banner. Okay, so there we go. So we got her website for reference. So basically what you're doing is you are putting in redundance, like you put all of your description here and then leave the link to your folder, okay, to your Google Drive in here. And then you hit next. I'm just going to put a create an image for my Facebook banner, or create a mock-up for my course, you know, kind of whatever you're building. And this is where you go back over here, you get the information that you write, description of your project. You copy that, put that here, there, here, you put this here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go next. I'm going to say graphic design, logo design. Yep, that looks good. Next. Now, here is what you want to do. You want to start a contest. Most importantly, start a contest. Okay, click that. And then here, you want to make sure that your contest budget is $10. $10. Okay. So you're going to get 30 entries. That is going to be plenty. Plenty. Okay, so then you hit next. I hope I don't place the order as your yeah, and then do 3 to 30 days. You're going to get better things. How long would you like to run it? Let's do 3 days, because you don't want to wait forever. Okay, uncheck this one. Uncheck. And then do guaranteed. So then you've got your final. I'm not going to press the get entries because this would submit it. This is the best way to do it, to use the $10 now and then use another $10 later. Okay, so that even though she had 30 that were expected, she ended up getting 53. So here is what the product ended up looking like. Right now it says $10 because we've already purchased and closed the contest. And this happened actually months ago that we submitted the thing. So you can start looking at each of these and see, oh, how nice that looks. Right, and you can just scroll through them. Now you can start to see that these are the correct colors. Some freelancers will kind of go wild with the designs. That looks kind of cool, but it also looks like fire strike in the house. All right, so you can do all this, and basically you can just scroll through on the colors. It's like yellow and green, and then this one is off. But yeah, you can see all the different kinds of colors. Now this one kind of looks silly, because it's got the like handwriting or the crayon writing down there. But anyway, you kind of get the idea. You end up with a lot of entries doing it this way. So you can see that there are a couple of elements that are the same. For my profile, I actually messed up and I used $20 instead of the 10. But I'm telling you, use the $10. You don't need 130 entries to do this. Just do your whatever $10. All you need is like 50 or 60. You're gonna find one. I had way too much. This is my first time. I didn't realize what I was doing. So as you can see, this is the winning one, and you might notice that my banner actually looks very similar to that. I had the guy just take the words off and let me do it myself, but he did design the back, and I like the back of it. So you can see all of this. Now I had the colors. This is also a nice one. So you can see I gave, and then when you are looking at them, you can rank them. And if you don't like one of them, you can actually contact the designer and say, hey, can you change this and this and this? And the reason I give the colors is because sometimes the designers just kind of go rogue. And I'm like, no, I have brand colors. I have specific backgrounds that I need. And okay, so these are all the ones I said no to. Yeah, this one was just, I mean, it's got turquoise. I mean, I like turquoise, but that's not my brand colors. It's got yellow. I like yellow, but it's not my brand colors. You give your colors or the designers will just do whatever they want. Okay, so that is how you do that. And then when you finish and you want to choose one, there's a rights handover and some other things like that. So you can actually get the rights and use it legally. They designed it, you paid for the rights, you got it, and you're good to go. Hope that helps you use your $20 freelancer credit. Let me know if that worked.